WWE is on high alert ahead of Crown Jewel. Plus, WrestleMania 39 plans have been revealed, and ex-WWE and AEW stars joined Impact Wrestling last night. It's all in the wrestling news right now. Over the past few days, there has been some conversations around Saudi Arabia, and Wall Street Journal and CNN have been reporting that there was talk of a possible impending threat to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia from Iran. Some updates today from the wrestling side of things and, more importantly, the real world side of things. Fightful Select saying WWE is planning to hold a press conference today on their social media accounts from Saudi Arabia. Now, talent has arrived in the kingdom and promotion has begun. As of now, according to Fightful Select, there are no plans to cancel the show, but we are told they are on high alert in case. Now, Nasser Kanani, who is the spokesman for Iran's foreign ministry, has dismissed the claims of an impending attack on the kingdom as baseless, insisting that his government was focused on diplomacy within the region, which obviously is a reassurance for some to hear. But as Fightful Select and numerous other sources have said, despite that, there's obviously high alert for WWE going for this show tomorrow. Now, obviously, this is a rather big matter that we will keep an eye on. Andrew and I are planning to do live reactions to Crown Jewel tomorrow at its scheduled start time. But of course, when possibly anything changes, we'll be the first to let you know via Cultaholic.com. Now, speaking of Saudi Arabia tomorrow, PW insiders say that the roster has arrived, as Fightful Select reported as well. But notably, there's somebody there who were surprised by and not surprised by. Drew Gulak is over there.
Yeah.
He's been working with Logan Paul to get him ready for his big match against Roman Reigns. It's a good guide in Gulak.
Absolutely. So really, if Logan wins this match, the belt belongs to Drew Gulak.
Which is obviously the key to all this.
Of course, Drew Gulak is the key to ending the Bloodline's reign
Yes!
of tyranny.
I knew it all along. I knew that's a reason why they made him the tutorial in 2K22. No MVP tomorrow night, though. PW Insider reporting that Montel Von Davies Porter has not made the trip to Saudi Arabia, so Omos will be on his own in his big beefy boy match with Braun Strowman. No details as to why. He's just not there. But we'll keep you up to date with everything else happening Crown Jewel related as we go through the day via Cultaholic.com and on this YouTube channel. Now, let's look ahead to April.
What? Already?
I know, mate.
How crazy is that?
I had a little moment today where I saw a Christmas advert on TV and I went, bit early for that? Oh, wait, no, it's not.
It's next month.
Oh,
and then,
Lord.
then what? Then Royal Rumble, then WrestleMania. Oh, my God. Already.
It's already that time.
Already that time of year. Should we tell everybody what is happening around that time of year, Tom?
No.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, go on.
Go on then.
You can tell her.
Won't tease you any longer. So on Friday, the 31st of March, WWE SmackDown and the 2023 Hall of Fame ceremony will take place in the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles for the WrestleMania 39 planned sort of week, the schedule.
So that's
of the
where
weekend.
it begins on WWE side.
It does on the Friday. On the Saturday, we have on April 1st, we have NXT Stand and Deliver from also the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles.
Now, that's quite interesting because Shawn Michaels had said that they're not in a rush to get out and do arena shows again.
Yeah.
They kind of want to get their feet back under the table, back in control of the now white and gold brand. But there it is, our first arena show under the white and gold.
Absolutely. Did they do that last year as well?
They did. And the crowd was not as strong as they were hoping. It was a bit stunted. The event was fine. It just lacked a little bit of some of that energy that previous NXT arena takeovers have had. Who knows, under the new guard with the right blend of matches between, to set up between now and April, could be a banger.
Absolutely. Well, following that as well, on the Saturday too, WrestleMania 39 Night 1 will take place in the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Inglewood. They call it down in Inglewood. Sorry.
And then following that, on the Sunday, April 2nd, obviously we'll have Night 2 of WrestleMania 39, also as well at the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Hooray for Inglewood! Go popping up in Inglewood.
Jazz hands. And then Monday, April the 3rd, obviously the Raw after Mania, which always feels like a big deal. We will have obviously, Raw at the Crypto.com arena in Los Angeles too. So yeah, it's looking like a nice stacked long weekend of wrestling.
Now, it's not just going to be that, because as we know from years gone by, WrestleMania has kind of become, and it's a phrase that I've used a lot, and I think it's true, the Edinburgh Fringe Festival of Wrestling, because that means that entire week, I imagine in the surrounding areas of LA and Inglewood, there's going to be some independent shows.
Yeah, of
there's going to be
course.
some stand-up performances. And what I like to do is I always like to hear from promoters that are running during that week. So if you are a wrestling promotion that's planning to run some shows around WrestleMania week, I'd love to hear from you. Tom.campbell@cultaholic.com.
There you
Get
go.
you on the news podcast. We'll have a chat all about it. That'd be nice to do.
It's so nice. Like, we did that at Clash at the Castle as well, didn't we? I know we weren't there for
Yeah.
well, you were there for a little bit longer than I was actually, but we went to ICW afterwards,
yeah,
didn't we? Which was really fun.
ICW. We saw the Progress did a show. TNT did a show as well in Cardiff, which was great to see as well. So I like how a lot of indie shows kind of move towards WWE big events.
Yeah.
It's a great chance to have a bit of exposure and hang out with some like-minded people.
Absolutely.
So we'll catch up on that one. Let's go to NXT. We saw some releases earlier in this week from NXT talent who hadn't quite punched all the way through yet.
No.
Part of this sort of 6-month appraisal period meant that some people were going. Bodie Hayward put out a very emotional message when he announced that he was off the books now. Sloane Jacobs has done the same.
She has. On Instagram, she wrote, "Bend, don't break. No matter what, wrestling will always be my home. From when I was a fan in the crowd to when I was on TV. Thank you, WWE NXT, for helping me learn and grow these past months. Now, onto whatever is next."
Jacobs will be fine.
She'll be fine. She's been on AEW Dark and Dark Elevation before as well. I think obviously when you go to somewhere like WWE too, you get, I feel like you probably get a feel for professionalism as well, wouldn't you,
Yeah.
within the wrestling world? So I reckon she's absolutely going to be fine as well.
Mimi will be fine. Mimi will be fine. Let's end on some Impact-related news ahead of Overdrive, which is their next pay-per-view of next live event. Is it a pay-per-view on Fight Today? So WWE is now made me think premium live event every time. They put their microchip in my head. Impact Wrestling presenting Overdrive soon, and it's all the build-up to that. As part of that journey, we had two stars make an appearance last night and join up with a popular faction within Impact Wrestling. We mentioned this a few weeks ago.
We did indeed.
Because we did some spoilers from Impact tapings. Now, we're very aware that not everybody likes Impact taping spoilers, so we always signpost those. So let's talk about them as they happen now. So congratulations, Alan Angels from the Dark Order, and Big Con, a.k.a. Connor from the Ascension, who rocked up last night alongside the most devastating faction in wrestling history. That's right, Beyonce's 2018 Coachella cheerleaders. There they are.
I saw you tweet and I was like, that is pretty incredible.
There's Queen Bee taking over Impact Wrestling, that is. Alex gave me that tweet this morning, but she said, you put it on there, but don't tell anybody it was from me, but it was from Alex. Alex came up with that joke. Copyright Alex Booth. You put @Newsbooth down there. Thank you. Give her a follow. She'll hate that. So 2 new members for Violent by Design who joined up with Eric Young, and they beat up Sami Callihan. I like it. These two are a good fit.
I like this as well. I like there's obviously like a what's the word? Like a contrast between the two. You got Big Con, who's big. You got Alan Angels, does all the flippy stuff. I like that. I like the idea of blending lots of different types of wrestlers together within a faction. I always think that's bloody lovely.
Saw a nice tweet from Johnny Hungy, who retweeted Impact going, "Oh, Alan, you got new friends now? Whatever." Not bothered anyway.
It's fine.
Oh, bless you, Johnny Hungy. More wrestling news throughout the day at cultaholic.com. Keys.
Love you, bye.